Hello everyone! Welcome back again. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the governor of your state now? What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who was the first president? George Washington. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the capital of your state? What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. In what month do we vote for president? November. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Name your U.S. representative. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life Liberty. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who vetoes bills? The President.